Welcome to another Coach's Conversation. We're here at the Pine Restaurant at the Hanover Inn. I'm with baseball head coach Bob Whalen. And Coach, you're off to an 0-7 start. Nobody likes to start off that way, but you have seen some good things on the field. Your offense has shown some capabilities. 7 runs in the first game against the nationally ranked Miami squad.
We certainly have done some good things, and I have told the players we do really good things in every game. Now it's more of a matter of putting it together on a more consistent basis and trying to create new opportunities offensively to create a little bit more length in our lineup so we can have a little bit better flow, which I think will allow us to have some more run production. We played a great schedule, and I always tell the players when you play really good teams, you know, your weaknesses show up quickly because they get exploited. And that certainly has happened. So we have a lot to work on, but I like a lot of what I've seen so far.
You've got a catalyst at the top of the order in Tyler Cox back. He was the Ivy League Rookie of the Year last year, hit over 400. You've got some veterans in the middle of the lineup, Colton Freeman, Tyler Robinson's back, Max Zajac, Nathan Schmale is hitting in the 3-hole, and he's done some good things for you there. Yeah. So, you know, what kind of production you're expecting from your team?
Well, we always focus on the team that we have. And, you know, last year we didn't necessarily graduate a lot of guys. It's not how many, it's who they were. We had some middle of the order bats with Justin Murray and Cade Kretschmar that had their best and career years. So we're still kind of tinkering a little bit to try and create the best flow that we can and put guys in position. So the guys at the top have done a good job. Some of our guys in the middle of the order, we need to get them going, and you know, we think with a good week of practice, we're going to be able to do just that.
On the mound, you've got a couple All-Ivy second-teamers back, Tristan Sarcone, Jack Metzger, moving Metzger into the rotation. Struggle a little bit at the outset here, but again, you're facing good competition, and they're still just getting outside.
It isn't just a matter of who you compete, you know, against. Those guys have been outstanding for us, and they're certainly team leaders, well respected, and I have great confidence, you know, in them. We pitched. I thought the two of them pitched very well against a nationally ranked and really good lineup at Miami. Maybe not to that same level this past weekend, but we're very confident that those guys are going to lead us and get out front, eat some innings, and give us a chance to stay in the game late.
Now, what have you seen in the bullpen now? You've got you know, with Metzger moving into the rotation, you've got a little bit of question mark there in terms of how you're going to finish games and get through games as well.
Yeah, you know, our two primary pieces, you know, last year, you know, were Jack, who's moved into the rotation to be able to eat some innings, and Cole Rowland, who graduated. So we're still trying to figure that out. We've seen some really good appearances from some younger guys. Danny Will has emerged recently and done a good job. Shane Bauer did some good things at Miami, you know, was maybe not as sharp this past weekend. And we have a first-year player in McAllister Burke, who's done a really good job in his first 2 outings. And we think we have a still untested, still trying to figure out the back end, but we have some pieces that we think are really going to help.
Spring break is going to come up after winter exams. You've got some more tough teams on the schedule. USF for 2, UCF for 3, and Jacksonville for 2 more before you come home and start Ivy League play.
Yeah, I have no one to blame but myself. But you know, scheduling is a challenge, and it has to be done a couple years in advance. So you never know that far out, you know, exactly what kind of team you have. But I like the concept, and I've always believed in the value of playing in a series as opposed to individual games. So your players need to learn how to make those adjustments during games and during the season against really good teams. And all the teams we're going to play have played against Miami recently and had some success. So we know that these are either nationally ranked teams or very close to that. And I'm confident that we're going to compete very well.
Well, Coach, you know, like I said, the 0-7 start, but that's not necessarily a bad thing because you look back, last time you had a start like this, 2019, went on to win the Ivy League title, went 16-4 in the league. So I think you can probably make that trade-off.
Spoken, you know, like a true sports information director as opposed to a coach. No coach wants to be 0-7, but you know, frankly, we've had some chances. We've played a very tough schedule, but at the end of the day, we need to make them better every day, and we need to keep getting better. And I'm confident that we're going to be able to do that.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us, and make sure you get out to Red Raw Field at Biondi Park April 1st for the home opener against Penn.
Thanks, Rick.